Hey gang, Chris Hadley here with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Well, mortgage rates have finally settled down and they're now below 7% again at 6.99% APR for our borrowers with good credit, low debt ratio, and a minimum of 5% down. And for our first time buyers, we're now down to 6.875% APR with a minimum of 3% down. Now, the obvious big news this week was the election where the Republicans took the White House and also the majority control of the Senate. Now, there are still some races for the House that have not been called yet, but it looks like the Republicans could very well take control of the House as well. What I think is very interesting about this is that on Wednesday, the day after the election, the bond market sold off, pushing rates higher, and the stock market just took off like a rocket. And then on Thursday, in anticipation of the Fed decision, which we'll get to in a minute, the mortgage bond market improved by about 0.375%, pulling rates down. And another thing that helped mortgage rates this week was the initial jobless claims, which measures individuals filing for unemployment for the first time, which rose by 3,000 to 221,000. And then the continuing claims rose by 39,000 to 1.892 million. And this is an indicator that companies have either have reduced hiring and that it's harder for people who were laid off to find new jobs to replace the ones that they had lost. And then, of course, we have the Fed meeting on Thursday where Jerome Powell announced that they have decided to lower the federal funds rate by the 0.25%. Now, just remember that the Fed does not directly impact mortgage rates, but they do directly impact things like home equity lines of credit, car loans, and credit cards and things like that. But what they do and say does certainly affect almost everything in the financial markets. But leading up to this meeting, we were already expecting the 25% or 0.25% reduction in rates, so it didn't have much impact on mortgage rates. But we'll see where that takes us. Now, but I'll tell you that the major transition in our government coming with the Biden to Trump administration will certainly affect what the Fed chooses to do, even though they say that it won't. It will impact their policies because it is going to be a bit of a volatile market as we move forward. So now we'll see how that plays out, but I do think we're going to see quite a bit of volatility in the next few months until we see that transition take over. If you or someone you know is looking to purchase a home and don't know where to begin, give us a call here at Team Hadley at 717-730-4476 or my cell, 717-571-6384, and we'll get you on the path to building wealth through home ownership. Have an awesome day. Take care.